Hi everyone! While preparing for today's tutorial, I did a quick search to see what Excel topics are trending right now. And guess what? Creating a search bar in Excel kept coming up. Then I thought, if it's such a hot topic, it must be something you all want to learn. So in this video, I will show you how to set up a dynamic search bar in Excel, just like Google, that will help you quickly find anything in your spreadsheet, even across multiple tabs. And stick around because I've got a bonus trick at the end that you won't want to miss. Let's get started. In our practice file, we have 3 sheets: Jan, February, and March. Each sheet contains data about employees, such as first name, last name, age, and country. You can download the file from the link below to follow along. To search across multiple sheets, we need to first combine the data from all sheets into one summary sheet. In the summary sheet, we will combine data from the Jan, Feb, and March sheets into a single table. We're going to be using this VStack formula to do that. This will create one large table that combines employee information from all the 3 months. So this combined data will start from cell A2 of the summary sheet. So press enter, and this is what we have. We have a total entry of 150, which is a combination of the entries we have in Jan. We've got 50 entries here, 50 entries in Feb, and 50 entries in March as well. Next, let's create a search box that will allow us to search through the combined data. Go to the Developer tab, click Insert, text box under ActiveX Controls, and draw your text box on the summary sheet near where you want the search bar to be. Right-click the text box and select Properties. Find the linked cell property and enter L2. This links the text box to cell L2, where your search term will be stored. For the back color, choose a light color such as gray to give it a modern search bar look. For special effect, set it to 2 FM special effect sunken to give the search box a subtle sunken effect similar to a real input field. Now close the properties windows and exit design mode. With that, we have a text box that will send whatever you type to cell L2, and that value will be used to filter through the data. So I'm going to move the text box up here to cover the link cell. Now we will create a filter formula to dynamically filter the data based on what you type in the search box. I'm going to place this formula in cell F2, but you can have it placed in any blank area in your summary sheet. Let me break this formula down for you. The let function is used to define variables and reuse them, making the formula easy to read. The headers. This variable holds an array of the column headers: first name, last name, age, and country. These headers will appear at the top of the filtered results. Filtered data. This variable stores the filtered data. It uses the filter function to display only rows that match the search term entered in the search box linked to L2. Here is how it works. The search function looks for the term in L2 across all columns, column A, B, C, and D. That is the first name, last name, age, and country. This checks if the search term is found in each column. If a match is found, it returns true. We had these checks together for all 4 columns. So if the search term matches any value in any of the columns, the row is returned. The VStack is used to combine the headers and the filtered data. It ensures that the headers appear at the top of the results, followed by the matching rows. And if the search term doesn't match any values in the data, the formula will display no match. I am going to press enter to have the formula imputed in, and this is what we have. Currently, we have all the results shown here, and that is because we don't have any search term in the search box. Now let's try it out. Go to the search box and type a first name like Alice. You will see the matching data showing up from F2, or a country like USA. You will see all the employees in the USA listed. You can try searching by first name, last name, age, or country. For example, type Bob to see Bob's information, Canada to find all employees in Canada, or type 30 to find all employees aged 30. If you type in something that doesn't exist, like ABC, you will see no match appear. You can make the search results stand out by adding color. So, select the entire potential range where the search results would appear. For example, if your result starts from F2 and could go all the way to high 151, you would select that range. Go to the Home tab, click Conditional Formatting, and choose New Row. Select Use a formula to determine which cells to format. We are going to enter the conditional formatting formula to highlight cells based on the search results dynamically. We need to use the len function to check if the result cell is not empty, which would indicate that the search returned a result. So I'm going to type in this formula in here. So this checks whether the content in F2 has more than 0 characters, which means it's not empty. By applying this formula to the entire selected range, Excel will highlight the cells that contain search results. Now choose a fill color. I'll go with orange to highlight the cells with search results. Click OK to apply the row. It appears that this column has been missed out in the range because we don't have it highlighted. I'm going to go back to conditional formatting to have that corrected. You can see here that the conditional formatting is applied up to column H. So we need to fix that and extend it to column I. Apply and OK. Now we have it all covered. Whenever you perform a search and the filter function returns results within your selected range, those cells will be highlighted according to the conditional formatting rule. If the filter function shows no match or leave the cell empty, the formatting will not be applied. You can also have the search results enclosed with a border. So I'm going to cover the whole area and have it covered with a thick outside borders. Make the headers bold and align center. Lastly, I will create a search box to give a background to the text box here. So let's go ahead and first insert a shape. Go to the Insert tab, click Illustrations, then Shapes, and choose a rounded rectangle. Draw it where you have your search box. With the shape selected, go to the Shape Format options and remove the fill. Make the shape outline light gray or light blue. I will go with light gray. If you want the search box to stand out a little more, you can increase the shape outline thickness. Go with this. With the shape still selected, press Ctrl D on your keyboard to duplicate it. Reduce the size of this duplicated one to a small one and place it right over the original one. Have the fill color changed to any darker shade. I'm going to go with purple. This would help to give it some depth. You can also add a slight shadow effect to make it look more like a real search bar. Let's go with this. Might have to have the shape reduced a bit to fit in properly. Next, we will add a search icon. So go to the Insert tab, Illustrations, then Icons, and type Search in the search bar. Select a magnifying glass icon and press Enter. Have the icon resized so it fits inside the box. This way it's going to look like a typical search button. Have its fill color changed to white. Now you have a stylish search bar with a white background and outlined border to contrast nicely with the background. This search bar will give your Excel dashboard a modern, polished look. You can also make the search term bold to make it stand out. This is totally optional. So click on the text box, go to the Developer tab and click Design Mode. Right click on it, select Properties and go to Font. Right here, you have the option to either make it bold, bold italic, or light. So I'm going to go with bold. The size can also be increased, but I think I'm okay with this. So click OK, and there you have it. We are done. And that's it. You've just created a search bar that works across multiple sheets in Excel, making it easy to search your data instantly. Try it out with different names, ages, or countries, and don't forget to download the practice file. If this was helpful, please be sure to like and subscribe for more Excel tips.